Alright. I guess we can start. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just give me a second. I don't see it yet. I do see it now.
Okay.
Okay.
So these are basically all my the things I have on this account, and we're gonna rank them because such things have never been done before, and it's totally original and not cringe. You know. That's
It's
okay.
totally fine. Yeah.
Maybe
It's
it's
extremely original. It's a historical moment. Right.
But you know,
Also,
yeah.
do you guys know if I can hide this upcoming event thing, which appears on my screen?
I don't see your screen, so I don't know.
Right, I mean,
Let's see. How do
oh,
you do that?
it's sorted out. It's fine. It's fine. I figured it out. Never mind.
Okay. So I'm starting with yeah.
But before we start, I wonder what will be judging the planes based on? Like based on the fun they give, or based on the silver lions they can give you, or overall just our
It's
impression.
overall. Well, it's mostly my impression, but I also wanna hear what you guys think, and it's like overall totally subjective. So
sure.
So the first series of planes are the planes I bought from the Gaijin store. So it's from P38 to Pure Emirski, back when Pure Emirski was actually in the store. So let's start. Where would you put the P38K? Well, Alpakinator, I'm sure you have played it. we might have very different opinions on this one.
Probably, yeah. I like it a lot, but I'm not good with playing it because aiming for me is really difficult. It's difficult to adjust the aim precisely, especially at high speed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the performance is amazing, plus the air spawn, which is like wow. So you're pretty much always above everyone. You can dictate the fight. But even though you can dictate the fight and out energy most enemies, the fact that I can't aim well, I can't rate it very high because in practice I'm not very effective in it.
Yeah, you prefer the P38L, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because they're all better. You can react better when someone is dodging.
So
I would put it at something like, it's hard for me to say good because it is great, but I think good. Good is tier I would.
Yeah. And well, in my case, so here's the thing. I like P38s. P38L is fun also. You get more like better handling for aiming, but it's not like a single engine fighter level of good. And because of the power, I feel like in the P38K you can be really aggressive. In the L you can be really aggressive because you might kill people. In the K you can be really aggressive because even if you miss like 2 out of 3 times, you can always recline, and it's kind of fun. But it's right that sometimes even if you can dominate with energy, like it's hard getting kills. And I don't know, Shift, if you want to say something, but compared to the Hornet, what do you think? It's not in this list because I don't have the premium, but I mean, compared to the Hornet Mark III, which one would you prefer? And
are you asking me or Alpa?
No, both.
I would say that all the things Alpa said are correct, but I wouldn't say it's OP just because it compresses a lot at high speeds. But I would say it's great because it has so much engine power, and as you said, you can be aggressive. So I personally I would put it at level great, or tier great, however you want to call it.
So,
but compared to the Hornet, I don't know. I feel like the Hornet fits me better because it's faster and doesn't compress as much. And also the guns are, in my opinion, also better.
Yeah, the guns are better.
Yeah.
That's true. And I mean, overall performance is better. Just the turning is kind of terrible.
Yep. Yep.
But okay, I would put it. Actually, I would put it between great and OP, but I can't put it in OP because so many more planes over here. But
Yeah.
I'll put it in top of great. Okay, next
Sure,
up,
sure.
P51 D10.
That's actually good, I think. It's one of the better P51s.
Yeah, it's second best for the sea, I think. Pretty damn good, I would say.
Okay.
There's not much bad to say about it, except it doesn't have cannons of H.
Yeah. Compared to P38K.
I'd put it
Oh,
at the same or higher.
No, yeah, really. So here's the thing for me. I could put it in great, but the P51 Cs exist, so I'm gonna put it in good. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And also the not amazing climb and no air spawn is not that meta nowadays.
Yeah, I mean the climb is better than the C
Yeah.
slightly, but it's also 2 notches above the battle rating of the C.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no, I think it's good. It's top of good. P47M.
Can't speak about it.
Say again.
Well, I can't speak much about it because I didn't play it.
Okay.
Hard for me.
So it's funny because it's arguably like comparable to the P47 D28 or D30, but much higher battle rating, or much higher, decently higher battle rating. But I still love it over the P51 D10. So it's funny because P51 D10 is basically a D30 a bit worse at much lower battle rating. P47M is basically D28 but with, I'd say, slightly better performance. Like it's lighter, it has air brakes and all. But I still prefer the P47 over the P51 somehow. I'm not sure actually. I probably like them equivalently.
Do you know that the Italian D30 has air brakes as well?
Oh,
by the way?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't think I ever played it. It's 5.0, right?
Yes, same as D20.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Did you consider that N has worse engine at low altitudes now after the change? So has lower power below 4,000 meters and quite a lot more power above 4,000 meters compared to like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So that changes climb rate.
I saw a video about it, but it's also lighter. But I really miss it having air brakes. Like I played one match of it and I just compressed into the ground. That was amazing.
Oh no, I mean that the plane we're talking about now lost power at low and gained power at high altitude.
Yeah, maybe.
So it's in practice it's worse than 1 year ago, I'd say.
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't played those guys in quite a while.
Good, I think it's good.
Maybe I played the D10. P47M is annoying because like you have all the ground strikers and you can't really counter them with this plane. I mean you can, but it's annoying that the nice fights that you had at mid to high altitudes at this battle rating, you don't really have them these days. I feel like. You can have them, but they will just be interrupted by ticket ends.
Yeah, it's not something consistent, right?
Sad noises.
But yeah, more than the power, I honestly prefer the overall handling of the P47, even though it turns worse. So yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll have to play it again, but I'm putting it here right now. Okay, D13. Any D13 fans?
I like it.
I don't like it that much. The fact it doesn't turn. Like
Yeah,
I have trouble with planes that don't turn.
But if you like abuse the flaps, it kind of turns pretty nicely, although you trade speed for that. So
Yeah, it's not very like you can use flaps to like pull in for a shot, and when you have already a good position, but otherwise, I still like the fact that it's 5.0 now and has the boosted ailerons, which is kind of cool. I played the D9 the other day, and I was like, okay, I hate AMG 151s like currently, but it has so much ammo. Like you can get 6 kills and have like more than half your ammo left. It's kind of funny.
yeah.
And in terms of performance, it's not like outstanding, but it's still good. I remember when I grinded the Doras at first. It's terrible when you don't have the engine upgrades, but after that it becomes interesting.
But the Doras or the 190s in general taught me to a huge extent the defensive flying. So the roll rate really helps if you want to learn that kind of stuff, which is why I like the 190.
Sure, but in this case I would much rather fly like even actually like today I would even fly an A8 for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, true. It gets an airspawn nevertheless.
Yeah, and this one doesn't. I don't know, between good and decent, maybe.
Say it also is better than all the planes we already talked about in when you dive at high speed at many enemies, because it's hard to dodge a 190 that is diving at high speed. It can adjust the aim so well.
I'm not sure. Depends on high speed. If high speed is like 350 knots, that's like decent. If it's 400 knots, it's not that good, honestly. I'll put it in, I don't know, decent or good. Maybe bottom of good.
We can adjust it later when we see other planes.
Yeah.
In other.
Wyvern.
Ooh.
Well, it's funny for sure, but yeah.
Can we? Do we have to elaborate? Okay, Pure Actually, yeah, Pure yeah. Where would you put it?
I would
that's
definitely put it in OP. I'm very.
That's very interesting because I feel like we have very diverging opinions on this one.
Yeah,
can be.
Probably. Because I'm noticing that high speed is rarely important for me.
Oh.
And the extreme, it's so rare for me to see someone running away from me in such a way that it's like I can't change a target and get other kills, and that leads me to losing. It happens so rarely that I don't value high speed so much. Many people, I think, and the amazing climb rate, good guns, great turn, makes it like better than Yaks in everything except speed. So like,
so that's funny. I would honestly rather fly a 109 F4 than this thing.
Oh wow!
Like, okay, no, depends. Like, because of the good climb rate and like stupidly good, I'd say looping capabilities, you can really surprise people and get a lot of kills. Like maybe you saw I had a quite nice matches, like I don't know, the last month. But
also overheats less.
Yeah, that's the good thing about this. You can put like 20% radiators and it doesn't overheat. I think the radiators are quite draggy, I'm not sure, but like
mid.
Even
Kind of.
with low radiators, it doesn't have a problem. And like, okay,
It's faster than F4 in practice because of the radiator.
yeah, faster,
Slightly.
faster maybe, but above like 250 knots, like honestly, at fighting speeds for me, it just doesn't turn well enough. And
Yeah.
I sometimes dive onto people and I lose just a lot of energy trying to pull out. So like,
Different experiences, yeah.
yeah, and I'm very used to flying like Mustangs and stuff, but like I honestly can't put it above great. I much prefer the P38K. Well, obviously it has airspawn, but I don't know the fact that so yeah. The thing compared to the 109 is also I don't understand this thing's rudder. Like the rudder on the 109s is so amazing, and on this thing I don't understand it, and I feel like I can miss a lot of counterattacks because I don't know how to play this rudder.
It doesn't compress, like it doesn't stiffen the rudder, right? Not really.
No. It's not. It's not. It's more like the handling of it.
Mm.
And I'm talking about low speeds, not high speeds.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see.
Okay, A2D.
I do not have that one. And the times I fought against it, most people were just ground pounding, so I cannot speak much.
Like the performance is really good now, especially after the like weight reduction it had a few months ago.
Oh, I
Just
didn't.
like-
I didn't hear about that.
Oh yeah, it like 4, not. So it climbs better than everything at 7.0 and below by far. It's not even close.
Yeah.
But somehow, despite the fact that it turns okay, climbs amazing, has great guns, can't do well in it. I don't know why really. Like
I don't
aiming
really.
is tough.
I don't really like that it's a prop at jet battle rating. I much prefer jets at prop battle ratings like HE162 and stuff. But yeah, it's like in terms of performance, like people say, yeah, the Yak-3U, P51H, F2G, they are the best props in the game. Like no, this thing is like it's superior. Maybe it's not better because P51H is like it has kind of everything going for it. But A2D, like the only bad thing about it is like how much speed it loses at when it turns.
True. Yeah, it bleeds quite a
But yeah, just like you, I can't really enjoy it because it's a bit high, and like killing a few 262s is not really like my cup of tea. So I put
Yeah.
it here, honestly.
Yeah, sure. People run away a lot when they see it. I feel in my
I'm not sure, but like when they don't, it's just like you come over and spray them down with cannons and they die. So
yeah.
I don't like that I don't like that both things can happen where like people can die really quick or can run away forever. So it's like it feels like it's not so much in your hands. But I didn't play it so much, so I can't really like I'm kind of making stuff up right now, but this is where I'd put it. Okay. Sure. Okay. I-153. Okay, so those are the first category, which were the Gaijin store. Then there are the planes that I bought for Golden Eagles. Starting with I-153. I just put it here.
Yeah, no experience.
I mean, this tier is exactly for planes like this. Yeah, that's all I can say.
The casts are funny, the guns.
Oh, this one is the one with cannons.
Yeah.
The P model, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good rating for it, I think.
Yeah.
You got some really nice kill games in it. One or two.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because this thing is like slow and for a biplane it's kind of heavy. But I don't know. And also when you face A36s, F4Us and stuff, they can just spray you down and you take a couple of hits and you're kind of dead. But like, yeah, again, at this battle rating, sometimes it's not too hard, so I just put it in funny. It's not particularly great, and yeah, that's all I have to say about this plane. Paul Krishkin's P39.
OP, OP.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh,
Like, unfortunately, they changed the belts for it, so now you can't have the full HE belts for the 37, and it's also higher battle rating than the P30, like the American one, which is just better.
yeah.
So
And the American one can have a full HE now, right?
yeah. But like the American one is rank 2, you can't grind task with it.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
So, but like today, I would rather play the where is it? Well, the French one, which is also severely less overtiered. So
yeah, but that's later arrives.
yeah. All right, MB5 bought for Golden Eagles also. Oh, A2D was also for Golden Eagles. I kind of messed up here, forgot. But anyway, MB5.
Even though it's not good, I like it a lot because of the handling. And because you can pull a very good turn rate, I would say, when you're like edging the flaps at high speed. Very good in situations. So when you have energy advantage, you can turn, and I like that a lot. And the cannons, high velocity.
Yeah,
but
you have
sustained turn is very bad.
You have 800 rounds. Like in theory, I like it a lot. I don't know. I'd either put it here, or here. I think it's just decent for me. But I still like it, so this tier list is not supposed to be objective. I don't know. Guess I'll put it in decent, because otherwise... maybe I can move it later when the chart fills up.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, surprisingly, like, it's decently low battle rating. Same battle rating as P50 and D30. But compared to the P50 and D30, it doesn't climb so well, actually. Like, at sea level, you will not climb it. At 1.5 kilometers, like, the Mustang already outclimbs it. It's kind of weird how the supercharger is set up.
Yeah, power quicker.
Alright, XP55.
You start. You're the...
Yeah, okay.
I don't have experience in it, but you played a lot.
Yeah. I'd put it...
You have knowledge.
I don't know, it's kind of OP, but not for the reasons I like. It's OP because it turns, like, the airframe is... it's basically a 5.0 airframe. Except for one thing, the roll is really bad at high speeds. I didn't remember that. And sometimes it kind of bites me in the ass. Like, I have to play... You know, like the Typhoon and the Canon Mustang, you don't play them the same, and it's kind of the same with this plane. But you can always kind of loop and conserve your energy. The energy conservation really feels like a 152H, but it doesn't turn so well as like the XP50 that's right here. And honestly, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll put it here. I prefer it to the Pure Emersky.
I had weird dogfights in duels where we tried XP55. One guy flew it, and I flew Spitfire F Mark 9. It was very difficult to out-turn XP55 in the Spitfire, which was very weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
That kind of, yeah.
You have to get it to low speeds, because like this plane does not compress. It's so annoying because it doesn't compress, and it doesn't lose speed. So you can pull like 12 Gs at going, I don't know, 350 knots. And I really don't know the speeds in kilometers per hour, but you can pull like 12 Gs and don't lose speed. It's annoying. It's just annoying. But alright, XP50.
think
Between
till,
great and OP, probably as well. I don't know. It's really good.
I would put it at OP till.
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
it
That didn't change all
even
that much.
above the Prokrishkin because of the
Air spawn.
no, because of the well, I mean in general they're pretty comparable, but the Prokrishkin doesn't have the full HE belt now, and
Uh,
like just in general I feel like XP50 is just easier to play. Like you have air spawn, sure, you have good altitude performance, so like if someone wants or you need to chase someone at high altitude, it's not a problem. The guns are better even though you don't have so much ammunition, and yeah, just in general it's amazing.
Yeah.
I think the P39 would outturn it. Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But with how you play the XP50, it doesn't really matter. Like you have the airspawn and everything. It handles better at high speed than the P38K until it just doesn't pull. But yeah, the fact that it's just so practical and it has such good dogfighting capabilities, it's like it has to be here. You could even put it here, but I don't know. That's only because there's a ton of them that kind of ruin a whole battle rating. I'd put it
Yeah.
in OP, top of OP.
I agree.
J2M5.
Well, now that 20 millimeters work like old 30 millimeters and like one shot often, the Japanese Type 99. This one that has 30 millimeters doesn't really have a lot of advantages compared to J2M2.
Yeah. They increased the battle rating, now it's 5.0. I don't think I will ever fly this plane again. Also, the like when I bought it, more than the damage, I still think that 30 millimeter does much better damage than 20s for Japanese and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I flew the B7A2 a lot, and honestly, if it had 30 millimeters, I would notice it. But this thing got a huge nerf in velocity. In the past, like it was faster than 50 cars. Now it's just like a regular cannon.
Yes.
So I'd say it's decent. I'd say it's decent.
Because of the ammo, I think strong, decent, weak, good. But the performance is very good at 5 point, especially after the buff last year of J2M.
No, I didn't
power.
notice that either.
Mm.
To be honest, so is it fast now at low altitudes? Because like you have
No,
to.
it's the same. 550 kph. Let me quickly get the converter.
To 1.8, maybe it's like
300 knots at 11.
300. Yeah.
Yeah, that's slow.
That's like 109 G6 level speed, roughly. Or Yak 3. It's slower than it. At high speed it does, at high altitude it does 356 knots.
Yeah, not
Max.
not so well at high altitudes. Like it has the third supercharger that's only useful for like I don't know 500
no.
meters.
Last year ago I made bug reports about it, and now it doesn't have it. Now the power
Wait,
is different.
really? Hold on.
Yes. You can go to the...
Yeah.
You have it open already.
Do I?
Shameless plug. Yes.
Yes.
So here enter the... Yeah. And you will see it is different. Send you a comparison. So that's power to weight. It is better overall than in the past. So it's more power.
So it lost its third supercharger?
Yes, but the second gear is higher now. So it has more power at high altitude than it had.
Oh yeah, before it was like something like this, then this, then this.
Yes, kind of.
Okay. Right.
So now it's it has similar climb as 109 G6, a bit better. But
yeah,
this
yeah,
is good.
yeah, and then you have the XP50 that's like for a whole battle rating lower and faster.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Well, it doesn't turn as well. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so those were all the G bought vehicles. Then we have the vehicles I got on the marketplace. This one I got not too long ago. So honestly, at like in way back it was much lower battle rating and it's kind of funny, but right now it's higher and I didn't try it yet, so I would go with I have no idea.
Same.
I think it's valid for all of us.
Then you have Yak 90. Honestly, it's mid.
I'd put it at mid. Yeah.
It's mid or funny. I bought it because it's funny, but it's kind of mid. But it's funny.
It's the one with the 37, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'll put it at mid. 190C
Okay.
is terribly mid.
Yeah, but
Wha-
also funny, kind of, because it turns, but it is really so slow.
Yeah, and 5. Why couldn't they not put this shit at 4.3 or something? Like, come on.
Yeah. But at like 15 kilometers altitude, very practical knowledge, it does around 400 knots.
No, then it's OP, just like this one.
Yeah. Oh. Mid.
That's mid. That's very mid. MBR2, it's funny. Is it more funny than I-153? Maybe. But
You're the one to judge.
I-153 is funny. It's funnier for more people. MBR2 is like 1.0 and funny gunners. I didn't play it yet, but it seems funny. So I'll put it here. I-301.
Oh. Cool. Hard to filter out the difference in skill of low BR players in general. I would put it, I do it well in it, the 23mm is great. It doesn't compress like other lags.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's-
compress, but the elevator has a huge reaction time when you are going fast, and it's annoying. Just like the LA11.
Oh,
Compared to other 3.0s, I would put it at good.
Yeah, it's either here or here. I put it at good as well because like I love it. So I'd even I don't know, maybe here.
Yeah,
I put it here.
the guns, so nice.
Okay.
All right, next up is P59A. No, wait. What am I doing? Yeah, this is the last one that I got for G. Not G, sorry.
Marketplace.
Gauging coins. And then we are entering the category of seasonal events, and there are 14 of them. So seasonal events are like either the crafting events from the past, or the that were like in summer and winter, or the score events for from spring and autumn.
Like the F14 now, which is going
Yeah,
on.
but and now it's like they don't do crafting events anyway. So those are all of those. So first of all, P59A.
Haven't played a lot
It's
since
OP,
the
man.
decrease in ammo. 3 times more 50 cars at some point.
Yeah.
And now, does it still not have full HE in 37?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think so. Yeah. It has
Yeah.
no. I think it has mixed belts.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but okay. It used to be 5.3. Even at 5.7, what the fuck is a jet doing at whole battle rating with better turn radius than like everything, I'd put it here.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
I'd put it
Yeah,
at
either OP
no,
or
yeah. Yeah, I agree. Too fast.
Like it's my I wouldn't enjoy like if I enjoyed clubbing players, which I do. Wait, what? Well, if I enjoyed like playing OP planes like 24/7, maybe I would not enjoy it so much. But like, why is it here? Why? Just why?
yeah, fair enough.
Hard to, because I think that this plane, the P59, very strong at 5.7, but it has like lower kill to death ratio potential than some other less strong planes. So in practice, it is because of the guns, but hard to. Sometimes there's a difference between the why is it in the game and OP, because OPs give you better like results,
Yeah.
but the why is it in the game gives you untouchability and
Yeah.
Yeah.
being very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, F11.
No knowledge.
Same.
Okay, I played it too long ago to really have a good idea. I'd say today it's between decent and mids. I don't know, considering how it was on release and the fact that I'm not touching it again, I'd put it here. Decent. Then you have this thing. I don't know.
Ah, the cannons are cool.
Are
but
they? Are they not MGFF?
Yeah, but now with the like HE change, they do this damage despite lower filler.
Especially at lower BRs.
Yeah, I would put it at
Decent.
mid.
Mids.
Yeah, just because the performance.
Yeah.
But at those BRs, it doesn't.
Yeah. For me, I don't have an idea, so I put it here.
Okay.
P40C is very mid. I can't really put it at bad because it's 2.3, but man, it's mid. Yeah. PO2 is funny, clearly.
Yeah.
I-180 is also funny, but decent, I'd say.
And the spam of this thing on release was
Yeah.
immense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was better than, right?
Yeah.
It was so
The
annoying.
fact that I played it in the meantime, you know what? I'll just leave it at funny because I can't really make a better opinion of this.
I would say it's decent still nowadays. Only played like 2 or 3 games recently. On release, I played much more, but it was better. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It is funny, probably.
P43 is also mid. It's even midder than P40C, maybe. I don't know.
Early P47, very mid.
Yeah, early P37, except it's anything but a P47. Like, it's not fast, it turns really well, and it has, well, I guess decent armaments, but like, it has a half of the firepower of a P47 and the bad belts, so like...
Yeah. Mid seems fair.
Alright.
Yeah, but now...
We come to your favorite plane.
I think this is the uncontested winner of this of this category. Why the fuck is this in the game?
The ultimate biplane.
Yeah.
Key 94.
Oh.
That's bad.
Yes. And now with because the HO155, the 30mm it has, so much weaker than it used to be, because the HE has very insensitive fuse, so it doesn't really explode unless you hit something hard. So AP is really the only choice for 30mm now.
Yeah.
So it's like the armament is bad.
Yeah,
I would put it at terrible, honestly, but
and why the fuck is it? Yeah, maybe terrible. We'll see if there are more terrible planes. I don't know. And why the fuck is it 6.0 and has no airspawn when I like the Wyvern is no, not the Wyvern, the Narval is terrible.
Mhm.
SO 8000, but it has an airspawn. It's 5.7 and good high speed pool. So like what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Oops, my bad. Where was it?
It was in, I have no idea, on the left. Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe terrible. I don't know. We'll see with the next ones.
Yeah, maybe
This thing is
Bad.
yeah, it's pretty bad. It's low battle rating, but it has an airspawn. Is it really worse than P-43? I don't know.
no idea.
I think it's slower.
Yeah,
For sure.
it's slower but it has cannons and an airspawn but yeah, that it's just bad.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here, like
Let's leave it at that. Based on what you said, really,
yeah.
I think that's fair.
C202 is decent to
Yeah.
me. Maybe more decent than the F11. Alright. MB152C1 is mid. Here.
Though the Hispanos are nice, right? But yeah.
Like to be honest, it's either for me it's either mid or I have no idea. Maybe I have no idea.
I'd put it at mid. I played quite a lot of it for some reason.
Okay, I'll put it here then. Jaina is so wait, it's a early 2000 with Swedish guns, but Swedish guns that are not good, right?
I forgot which guns it had. Let me.
It's 2.3. I think it's just bad. It's just bad. And yeah, to be honest, let's put this at terrible.
Oh,
Yeah,
because the
it's more-
13.2 millimeter, the strong Swedish gun. I had no idea.
Oh, really?
Really?
Okay.
I'm surprised.
It has
Oh,
two 13.2s and two like low caliber, right?
Yeah, and two 8 millimeter.
Yeah, but like
Nice.
it's 2.3 and I don't know. It seems to not be doing so much with speeds.
I would put it at mid to decent, honestly. The guns, because of that, but I have no strong. Played it only once.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll put it here then.
Yeah, that's.
Don't have an idea. Mirsky is absolutely fucking horrendous.
Really?
In my opinion, yes.
Oh, I do not agree.
Oh, really?
Come on.
Have you played it?
Yes. I mean, it's the Buffalo, so it's.
No,
It's a bit-
no. It's not the Buffalo. You're thinking of the B239, maybe.
It's pretty. Well, I will not compare it to Buffalo then, but like it turns okay. It has very good guns.
No. Okay, it has good
Wow.
guns. It doesn't turn okay, man.
I know the flaps are bad, but
It's like you can go. I don't know. It looks up worse than the I225. That's all I can say. Well, it's weird
Well,
comparison, but
yeah, it does.
it doesn't. To me, it doesn't turn well. Like it might turn well in a window where, like, when it's slow, it's not good. It might turn well at a window that you just can't exploit. But like honestly, I played a few matches and it was enough for me.
Yeah, I see. Okay, we
Okay,
can be like that.
maybe
And
not
it's,
worth.
indeed, it's not a buffalo. I was completely wrong about it.
F2G, which I just activated, is between great and OP in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Why? You think
Hmm.
it's not so good?
Yeah, I don't think it's OP. I just don't think it's not close enough in my.
Well, if you come like honestly, I played it a lot. I died a lot in it because I don't know, I'm stupid, and also bad luck, I guess. But if you compare it to any prop that's not the P51H, like what's like it's just annoying to fight. Yak 3U might like I might be better or not, I don't know, but like every prop that's technically better than the F2G, it's just so annoying to fight against.
Yeah.
Hornet and like honestly, it's only the Hornet. What else is better than the F2G?
I wouldn't say it's better, but I think the Tempest kinda comes close to it.
Yeah, but it's so annoying. Like you mean the Mark 5 or Mark 2? Because
The Mark II.
so like the Mark 2 is so annoying because it compresses so much.
Yeah.
And you can't.
Yeah.
Like it's like fighting. I don't know. It's like fighting Spitfires and Tempests in. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's just so
But
good.
it's definitely I think it's between good and great, somewhere in between. But it's your tier list, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have more experience. I didn't play a lot.
yeah.
I just
Also,
didn't
I
have.
haven't played it. Yeah,
I also didn't play it a lot, but when when I see that you can have a Yak 3 like yeah the today I was fighting a Yak 3 VK107 with slightly more energy advantage, and the fact that you can just go up and not be disturbed.
Yeah, because of the thrust you get, lower speed, mid-low. Yeah, it's great.
The thing that's kind of bad is like you have great roll rate, but when you want to get out of the way of shots, you kind of have to use the rudder, and then it just spins uncontrollably.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, but the guns and also the guns are not great.
Yeah,
Only
the guns are
cars.
kind of underwhelming, but 50 cars are very annoying to fight. Like
yeah. Velocity, they don't slow down so much. Yeah,
and it has quite a lot of ammo. Like honestly, when I was playing, the guns were a problem, but you have the ammo, so like it's annoying because you don't kill people on the spot, but you can just like spray and hold the trigger.
Yeah.
Like honestly, in terms of how I like it, it's below P38K. But in terms of performance, it's above. But the question is, do I put it here or here? I guess I put it here because.
Yeah, I would disagree with OP quite
strongly.
Just simply because it can face jets to lose.
Same. I only have like 10 to 15 games, I think, in it, but I wouldn't say it's OP.
Like, what are your? I'm bringing this plane up again, but what are your opinions of the Hornet?
It's great.
Because with the Hornet, the airspeed, you can gain altitude and dive on jets and price them like that way if you face them. Outdive them in this situation. Facing props, you're almost untouchable if because of the speed you have. Climb rate. I like Hornet more than P38K, despite the fact it has worse performance relative to the battle.
Same.
I can't really explain
I'm
why
not,
I like
not sure
Hornet.
it's worse. Like, you don't rip at high speeds.
Great speed.
Yeah, in terms of top props, it's like F2G, P51H, Hornet, and Yak 3U. I don't think any other prop comes close to that. Or except the A2D, where is it?
Many people don't know, but Hornet like doesn't have amazing performance at higher altitude. Like it has the power drops off a lot above like 1 km in the
Yeah. Yeah, but if some like if someone like I don't know a D13 and stuff still tries to follow you, it won't catch you. Like
it just So, but back to F2G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be
Is
honest,
it better than Hornet?
I don't think
Yes.
it's maybe it's like it's more usable than Hornet, and like
Yeah.
when you face a Hornet in any other prop, you have like you really can't do anything, and in F2G I feel like you can do something. Well, except if the guy just climbs and waits, but when they attack you, you can actually like chase them down and hit them, and eventually kill them.
They don't get out accelerated enough, and so you reverse the Hornet and kill it.
It maneuvers well at high speeds. It doesn't. It's just a great energy fighter.
Great, I think. Fair.
Okay, I'll leave it here. Even though, do I really like the P38 better? I don't know. Maybe I'm also biased because the only jets I face on this thing are like A21s and or J21s and HE162s. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll leave it here. This plane.
There's the climb rate. Climb rate is bad.
Yeah.
High altitude performance is amazing, but it doesn't matter in the game. It's a very similar engine to FW190C. Turn is very well good. Guns are nice.
Yeah, it has MK108 at 3.7, so I kind of like it.
Yeah, explodes everything. But despite the air spawn, it climbs not great that it's not on top of.
Yeah.
There are planes that will out climb it.
Yeah,
by the time.
That's very annoying, and it's not like the occasional good climbing plane, like I don't know Key 44 stuff like this. It's like planes with a decent climb rate, you'll struggle to get above them. So you just have to, not be above them, but then merge with them, and maybe they lose speed. But I don't know. I'll put it
decent.
Decent.
What do you think? Decent. Where in the decent? I would put it below J2M5. But that's for later. I think the J2M5 should be a bit higher, in my opinion, but it's your.
Yeah. No, to be honest, if I really had to play in one of those two planes, I would probably play the J2M5 because I know I can do stuff even before any buffs. So yeah, but still better than C202. ITP is probably mid. Actually, I think I put it here. It's funny also, but it's mid. I don't know what else to say. This thing is here.
Oof. Yeah.
Wait, what's that thing? I cannot quite read.
It's a Beaufighter with 40 millimeters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like terrible is more like very bad and also unflyable.
Yeah.
Would not fly it. B7A2.
Oh. I believe it is OP.
OP. Okay, that's quite strong. Like better than F2G at its battle rating.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I mean, let's start with disadvantage. B7A2 is not very fast for the battle rating. It's okay.
Decent.
510 at sea level, 600 something high altitude in kph.
Yeah.
Has good climb rate, very good guns. Bomber air spawn, which is crazy. And so in practice, I think it's close to XP50 level, just because I have no trouble with XP50 wins in a dogfight. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I have a
Maybe-
very big problem with the high speed handling of this thing.
Yeah.
So honestly, I wanna put it like, but also it's incredibly effective. Like for the event right now, I'm just playing this plane when I'm bored and like. But at the same time, like 8 kill guys are pretty rare for me.
How to get many kills in a row fast. The handling.
Well, you can get them. It's only like the 2 or 3 guys that are climbing and not really diving when they see you. And then after that, well, the fact that you can chase people down, but you can't kill them immediately. It's annoying.
Yeah. The gunner though is nice. Like when you dogfight someone, you can use the gunner to kill enemy behind you.
Yeah.
I haven't
Because it
used
doesn't
too
have
much.
tracer. High velocity, no tracer, HE, MG. Pretty nice.
Maybe I have to try the stealth on this thing.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, for me, a gunner with no tracers is big nope. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But also enemy will not know. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah.
I haven't used it too much. I would really not put it in OP. I would put it here. Probably. Because like, or even here actually. XP55 is like, it's less branded to play, but also like I get better results with it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, the B7A2 is actually like the air spawn is actually a huge factor. I'll just put it here. XP55, like I get high kill gains, but maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. A6F6 is bad.
Yeah.
Here,
Yes.
I put it here.
Much heavier than A6 and 5.
And like, why is it 5-0? Like, I'm playing HE162. I'm facing A6M6, A6M5. I'm like, what?
What is happening? Yeah. Terrible.
Okay, so for this next one, I'm gonna have to create a new category. Hold on. I'll put it here. And this category is P51C or Thunderbolt. I guess I won't put the this plane in this category.
Huh.
But
Why
yeah.
such decision? How would you rate this? How would you define this rating, this tier?
Because there are too many of those
I
in
see.
the game. So like this goes here, and P51C is honestly. Wait a second. No, I'll put them between good and great actually. Put them here. This color.
Yeah, that's. I would put them at great if there was no tier. But also 450 cars are.
P51C is great, but P47D, especially like D25, I wouldn't put them in great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's just a category because there are too many of those. So.
I see.
Okay.
Alright, 109F4 is great. I would put it
Great.
above Pyramersky.
Below pyramids, below. Oh, for sure. Oh, absolutely. Oh, there's like no way.
No bias here.
Zero. There's zero bias in my voice.
39Q25 is great. I'll put it here.
Okay.
I mean, it's much more properly tiered than compared to 109F4, it's maybe... I still like it much more compared to this plane.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's much better than like the
Hey,
Tech
no.
3 USQ.
F6C is here. J26 David is here. Maybe you can start understanding this category now.
Yeah.
Sure.
The David is, wait, do I remember correctly?
It's
One
a-
of them
It's funny.
is a bit lighter because it has lower min fuel. I think it's
F6C.
David. David. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Let me quickly check.
compared to P51C, you mean?
Yes, compared to the default P59C, one of them is a bit lighter. Track is very similar. Let's continue. I will tell in the meantime.
Okay, F6C has lower fuel, that's for sure. And you know it has the completely rewritten flight model that gives it basically the same flight model. Like every parameter is different. At least that's what you told me when you analyzed the flight model. So somehow,
Because
yeah.
it's a new flight model format where but the actual flight model is the same. It's just
the
written
same.
differently.
Really, because in terms of rudder, it feels different. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So
it's also a bit slower, I think.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, F6C is lighter.
Yeah.
There's some difference.
But you know, I take above min fuel in this plane anyway, so it's
Ah.
only because I want to get 1,000 kills with this thing. Alright, IL2. IL2 is funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Because it turns now. And the guns.
Yeah. Funny or decent.
Oh.
BV238 is...
It's not funny.
Yeah,
Because it dies so easily.
Actually...
Oh, man.
Now with the HE damage, I tried to gunship effectively in so hard.
Wait, how do you do that?
Bob. Yes.
Alright,
The beaver.
P47 D16 is here. So this is here. BTD.
Yeah, what do you think?
I
I don't have it, but I noticed it climbs terribly.
Bother.
Oh, hey, another F4.
Another F4. Do I prefer? Yeah, I prefer it over this thing. Purely preference. Also, I have
Also, Alpha, did you see how the pure Mirsky discreetly went to terrible?
No! Oh, no! That's
Man.
what happens when I turn around for a few seconds.
Okay. TA154.
Neat?
I think it's bad.
But, yeah.
Bobber. I think this thing is the closest to not being bobber. Can I move it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
probably.
BTD is bobber? Because I understand BV and TB, but I would just put it as bad. Or, yeah.
I don't think it's bad. Like, the only reason
The
I
bad
have
mode
it is
bomb.
because it was supposedly decent for squadron battles, but yeah, it's like if it was an SB2C, I would rate it as a fighter, but this one, like, I never bought it as a
Yeah.
fighter, never saw it as one, so yeah.
I see.
Weiraway is actually pretty decent. I'll put it.
Oh,
Is
I will
it?
try
I
it
have
out.
no
Yeah.
experience with it.
I don't
Same.
have. I don't really have experience with this, but I saw how it turns. Like the guns are terrible, but I think it's pretty decent. It's 1.3. Hudson is a bobber. Why do I have this thing? Also, since BTD, I think it's new category. It's the things that I got. Oh, also, well, there was the Battle Plus planes, and now it's Warband Shop. So like 109 F4, BTD, and what did I just say? Hudson, I got them from the Battle Pass. Corsair is OP at its battle rating, don't you agree?
Yeah,
Maybe great, I don't know.
Not so easy to get so many kills of the turn, and it's better than F4U1A because it's lighter by noticeably lighter.
And it's weird because it has the clipped wings, but it doesn't feel like it has less wing area. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Boomerang is I think kind of decent, but I'd put it I don't know here. No, it's decent or mid.
No experience. I just never had trouble fighting it.
Yeah, it's just extremely slow, but it's like a discount Spitfire 2B, and it stayed 3.0. Also, it's funny because the Mark II normally you can only get it when you buy already the Mark I.
The previous one.
But I got it from the Warband shop, so I have the rarest boomerang.
Smart.
This goes here. Mustang. What about the Mustang?
There's a cool thing that I understood wrong before. This Mustang is a bit better than the US Mustang.
It feels lighter. I don't know.
But it's not lighter. It has the same engine power if they were stationary at any altitude, but when it goes fast, it has more power at higher altitudes. The ram effect better in this.
That's weird.
So it climbs a bit better above like 1 kilometer, but it also is a bit more draggy than the P51, the US. But a bit.
I think you told me that.
Yeah, but I told you that in the opposite way because I.
No. About the drag.
Yeah. So
But
this one is a bit better.
Isn't it different than, like, in terms of controls? I feel like it's extremely, like, a lot more twitchier on the controls. It can pull, like, it's more snappy, but then also sometimes it's not a good thing. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
I've ripped sometimes in this plane and never in the other one. So.
Oh, that's okay. I don't know about that. Huh. Well, you judged.
Okay.
I don't like that.
You don't like it? Okay.
Because the climb rate is just the power to weight ratio is way too low for my comfort.
Okay. I really like it, to be honest. I think it's great. It's not better than P51. It's not better than P51C, but this thing is only here because of it has P47 in the category.
Yeah.
So
in practice, you can do a lot in it.
Yeah.
Guns, handling, good handling.
Yeah.
Speed. But if you faced something like Ki 44 or anything,
I don't know. Ki 44 is like, unless the guy is really like climbing on your ass and like making sure he doesn't die, you can fight it. Like it doesn't turn so well at high speed, the Ki 44, and it's not as fast. And the handling, the guns are decent, but the handling and the low velocity of the Ki 44, I mean, I have trouble with it. And when I have a Ki 44 on my tail, like I feel like I can rely on not dying immediately. But maybe that's just a skill issue. I don't know.
It's just an opinion, and that ties nicely to the next plane we have. So that's quite funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's lower battle rating, so I don't know. I think it's OP.
I think it's the most OP of all planes, in my opinion.
I'm not
simply because of the performance.
I'm not placing it above XP50.
Yeah. Fair point.
109 E7 is great.
Mm.
I'd put it here. For you, 1A
Yeah.
is below.
Fair.
Well, it's 3.0 now. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like the regular one is still 2.7, and I don't know.
The jump to 3.0 is different, right?
Yeah.
You'll face some 4.0s, right? But XP50s,
Yeah.
for example.
I'll put it here.
Yeah.
Key
That's
96. So when I bought it a long time ago and flew it maybe 1 or 2 matches, I really did not like it so much because roll rate and handling.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just can you see that second window that I just opened?
No, we
Okay.
cannot.
No.
Good. And this is very surprising, but if I can, like, I don't know.
We still don't see.
No, that's good. That's good. I'm only searching for it. Key 84. Key 96. Yeah, I have honestly never had such good time with a plane without paying attention. You can look in the chat of the voice chat. Like that never happens.
Yeah.
So I'll put it.
Fair point.
Is it OP?
Yeah,
I don't think it's OP, but
No, I don't
Nah.
think so. No.
So.
I tried to. I like it a lot, but I had trouble fighting with planes. I thought I would win, like Yak 3, for example, in a dogfight at middle altitudes.
yeah.
But yeah.
And I like facing XP50s with this thing because they don't expect you to turn at all. I'll put it here.
I think that's
Yeah, sure.
how does the nation affect?
I don't know. I prefer Japan to China. What, am I racist for that? A6M2 is decent, I think. I'll put it here, maybe.
Yeah.
Here
Yeah.
or here.
Yeah, compared to BV, that's an interesting comparison.
Yeah, but it's not unique like BV, so I think I put it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, indeed.
But I think it's superior. It's just superior. Like it climbs much better. It's not. It's not slower
superior
so
to
much.
which?
The A6M2 compared to the BB155.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And BB155 has airspawn, but as you said, like that's a good point. Doesn't make the plane less superior. But even with the airspawn, the BB155 will struggle to like actually use it, just like you said. It's the same thing with like the TAR 154. I really liked it in the past, and now it's like it doesn't have good performance. It's snappy, but then it rips its wings. So like, okay, maybe now it doesn't rip its wings with the new change, but that's just annoying. And I have a hard time aiming with it. But anyway, AAR81.
Man, this thing. For some reason, I played quite some games in it, and it's really low, mid to bad. But the only saving grace for it are the guns. But then again, it's just in this battle rating, I would say it's bad.
I think it's bad as well. Like, it's funny because I find it comparable to the Mirsky, but the Mirsky, like, the issues it has are much more, like, noticeable on the Mirsky. The fact that it's slow, when it's fast, it doesn't handle so well. Actually, I'm not sure about that.
We need to check the Mirsky at some point because I'm really confused.
Yeah, sure. I can play honestly, I would play this plane against you versus the Mirsky.
Oh, okay.
And just to test, like, this is a
Yeah.
plane that I feel like I can do something against the Mirsky, but at the same time, it's like the lowest planes of all of them. Well, if I take this one, obviously, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
I'd play this one. It's not even a joke.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yak 3.
Wow.
Yak 3.
Huh.
It's
better
very
than
good to great. Yeah.
It's even better than Mustang, but I don't like it as much.
Huh.
Marco Moran.
Oh man,
I think it's
Don't
decent.
have it.
that's great to OP in my opinion.
Really? Okay. So then, what
Yeah.
do you say? It's 2.3. What do you say about the HE100? What do you say about let's see, the French planes playing at this battle rating? What do you say about well, all those planes that are like, I feel like do everything better? I don't know.
Yeah, the French planes at this battle rating, I haven't flown much to be honest. But what did you mention before that?
HE100?
Oh, well, yeah, it's definitely better. The HE100 is better in performance, but the guns are worse than on the Marco.
But you know, HE100 is OP, but then
Yeah.
Yeah,
the better comparison would be something that is good for the battle rate, like 109E3, for example, or E1.
And
does
this
it
thing
compare?
really compresses pretty badly.
the Marco Moran, really?
Like, yeah, at above maybe 230, 40 knots, it's really bad.
Yeah, I really don't understand how this thing can be anything better than decent. Except when it used to fight biplanes, that was kind of funny.
Oh yeah, it was 2.0 at one point, right?
Or 1.7, I don't really remember.
Oh, really? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, now it's probably decent to good then.
Yeah, I would put it at decent. Decent, but even not that high in decent. Like, honestly, I would put it here.
Oof.
Okay. Oof, indeed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at the decent planes. Well, MB5 is a bit special because I like it, but it's not that good. J2M5 for the battle rating is very different. BB155, I would much rather play this plane because it has like something that I can use. Marco Moran, I don't really know what the selling point of this plane. A6M2 is, well, it's better, but it's much higher also. We're I would play this plane over here. Even though I
Okay.
might just die because this plane is, because this plane is superior to the Weraway because it's quite a bit faster. Weraway is really slow, but I don't know. What's the good thing about this plane, other than low-ish battle rating and very low battle rating when it was 1.7?
I mean, it maybe I don't know if I played it with the new battle rating and changes and stuff, but in the past, it used to turn pretty well, and the guns are like they were very easy to use, and you basically one-shot people.
Yeah, guns are good. I agree.
Yeah. I wonder how it compares to like Yak 1, for example. Be a nice comparison.
Yeah.
NBR.
Alright, now we have the squadron vehicles. Those are easy to spot
Yeah.
because they are green. So,
Oof. Had terrible experiences with that one.
yeah,
Extremely terrible
yeah, me
for
too.
some reason.
I didn't spade it either, so it's either I have no idea or bad.
I would put it at bad. It bleeds so much energy and doesn't regain it well enough.
Yeah, and I don't like jet battle ratings. This is I don't know. Here or here? I don't know.
I would put it higher than A4E. You know, the air spawn is really nice for a plane like that.
Yeah.
Even though it's very heavy.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
I would put it at mid because of that, honestly.
Yeah, low mid even. It's what I was going to say.
Okay, I
Mm.
put it here.
Yeah. It's really nice to have air spawn and then
No,
you know,
no,
head on
actually,
high speed.
I don't like it. I'd put it here.
Okay. Lesson
Like,
learned.
but,
The
but
more you
you,
argue for a plane, the lower it goes.
no, but like you have to remember that those two categories are basically like between here and here. It's like not. It's like not a huge difference.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
basically the
I
same place.
understand.
But like honestly, it's higher than normal 262s, and the Jabot is. I
Much
don't know. I
better.
don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Jabba
not
is
sure.
better, right? So much
Yeah,
light.
for me, it's better.
It's lighter and it's 7.0.
Yeah.
But would I put the Jabot at decent or mid? I don't know.
Mm.
And no, you can face MiG 15Bs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's atrocious, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's I either put it here or here. I have a very hard time saying that the MSU 62A1, but U1 is not bad, but I guess I put it here.
Nice.
Okay,
Thank
Hunter
you.
F58.
No.
That's one of the better squadron vehicles, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, the only problem is I didn't play it, so I put it here unless I have good arguments for.
So shift, where would you?
um, I would put it maybe in good. I haven't personally played that many games in it as well, but yeah, it's much better version compared to British ones.
Oh,
And also at this battle rating. Now, especially now that they buffed all the 10.0s, they went higher. Maybe it's definitely good, I would say.
that's a fact.
And you, Alpac?
No opinion. I didn't play it.
Honestly, I didn't play it either. Did you play it, Shift?
6 to 10 games probably. But I haven't played it anyways, but it didn't feel bad by any means.
Okay. Honestly, I don't have enough experience, and also with jets to. But if I was confident, I would put it here. If that makes sense. But like
Yeah.
MiG 19 is lower, F104 is lower, F8U is one notch above it,
The F1 of course are another story. It's just super unfair.
and CL13B I think doesn't deserve to be 2 notches below this thing. And
Yeah.
but you know, if you like the Hunter, it probably goes somewhere around here. But honestly, I didn't play it. I can't
Yeah,
confidently put it here.
maybe Large would have had a better opinion on it.
Yeah. SU-22.
No idea.
Same.
It's 10.7. I wanna put it here, but yeah, I put it here. I don't think anyone thinks it's actually decent, or maybe I don't know.
Maybe in ground battles, yes, but for air, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember if this one has flares, but like it's not practical. Okay, you have R60s, but everyone has flares at this battle rating normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's a fucking F4C that got put to 10.7 for some fucking reason. I don't know, maybe I have no idea, but I put it here because I think Hunter is much better than this.
Yeah.
It has 12 flares. Wow.
Yeah, it's
What?
insane.
Ouch.
Firecrest, I think it's decent. I'll put it.
Oh, I put a bit higher, but the guns, because it's fast, climbs well, etc. Climb airspawn.
Yeah, you know what?
2,800 horsepower.
You know
Crazy.
what? I'll change my mind. I'll put this thing here.
Yay! But now, Firecrest. Hard to position myself. I don't know where.
I'll put it either here or here.
It was hard to damage, like to actually kill enemies with those guns. Even though, like, if you compare it to the Soviet 12.7s, the ammo load is comparable, but like the damage is not there.
Yeah, this thing has to be here because compared to BV 155, it's much lower and actually decently fast. So.
Yeah.
But I still prefer the MB5 over it. Alright, Sea Harrier.
No opinion. Didn't play.
Same.
Okay. Okay.
And now we go to the planes that were removed. So
Yeah.
I can already say,
Yeah.
dude,
They are so rare to see.
There are so many, man.
Yeah. I heard that Gaijin added so many variants of basically the same plane
Yeah.
to be able to break the record, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Planes.
CR42. Where would you put it?
Like good old memories of playing decent Markolins because they are basically the same. I like it a lot. It's decently fast for biplane. Now with eight kind of HE 50 cals of the.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
It probably is the second worst turning biplane after the
yeah, it's
how is it called, the Gladiator,
Mm.
but it's still I think it's decent. I'll put it below the C202.
I'll put it at low good, but that's fine.
And like that's not a plane that I would really play.
Same.
nowadays.
Low good is maybe Mark Collins because at least it's premium.
Yeah, but this one is more rare, so I put it here.
Yeah, true.
These things are mids to me.
I have no good opinions about them. I played so little.
I'll put this thing here actually. Yeah, those are just mid. I'll put them here.
Tried to play a couple of games and they weren't spectacular, but yeah.
C202s are fuck. C202s, C200s, sorry,
C200s
seem a bit better to me, but I don't know the actual difference.
And the G50 is at 1.7. I thought it's a bit higher.
Oh yeah, I thought it was 2.0. Well, I don't know. These
That's low for
fun
a
fact,
monoplane.
those are the planes I used when I started playing realistic battles.
Oh, nice.
Like
For me,
my
it
very
was
first match
E1.
is not is a plane that's not here. It's the HE112A0. That's quite funny, considering I ended up playing this plane a lot. But like, I remember I just climbed for a long time. Then I saw a Spitfire a bit late and died. But after that, I played Italians. A decent bit. C202, I'm gonna put it in here because it's rare.
It is better than the D.
It's rare and it's less ugly. I don't know if it has any difference in terms of like model. Oh, by the way,
it is fast.
This plane I only played one match.
Wow.
And it's in the score.
Same.
But yeah, okay. Anyway, these are quite unflyable. This is actually decent. Fight me.
I I can't fight you because I've flown it once. I have no opinion. I just every time someone mentioned 109A anywhere, it was an opinion that is basically, oh, it's absolutely terrible. That's always what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Fine.
1.3. Fun fact, well, I don't know about the A, but the B, 109B, does not compress like the E and F. I suppose
Oh.
I suppose they just kind of forgot about it because it was never supposed to go that fast. But like at 300 knots, you can pull 10 Gs, no problem. Okay, maybe not 10, but like 9.
Still,
Yeah.
And
Nice.
109C does compress, or does
Mm.
stiffen up, unfortunately. And where would I put this thing? I would put it here, just above a plane that is actually pretty bad. Okay, HE51B2 is very rare and kind of funny. I'll put it here.
Yeah.
P40E1 TD is
What even is that thing?
it's a P40 that TD stands for Twitch drop,
Yeah.
but it's just a
Ah,
P40.
okay.
Then we have the PO2, and why the fuck do I have two PO2s? I think this one is
Because that was M.
yeah.
That another
I think this one is more funny because it comes
original
from the,
one.
Yeah, it comes from the racing event, and everyone knows I love all races equally.
Mm.
Anyway, I29 is kind of funny.
But that doesn't fit the funny category.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Super Terni planes.
It doesn't.
I don't have it. Can't say anything.
Same.
It's pretty decent actually. I'll put it. Yeah, it's decent, but it's not a Yak 2, so I don't really know. I don't remember if this thing has an air spawn. I think at some point it was like one of the only twin engines that didn't have an air spawn. I don't really
Good
remember.
check.
But maybe they
Yeah.
changed it now. To be honest, I'll put it here.
Well, it has the interceptor category, so
Yeah, so it has an air
Inter-
spawn. Hurricane is pretty mid, in my opinion.
I don't know about.
I'll put it here. I have good memories of it, but right now I feel like it doesn't even turn that well. It climbs not well, it overheats. It's
Like hurricanes in general are the same.
it handles weirdly at high speed. It doesn't handle well at all. So yeah.
Yeah. But about the Hurricanes, like there are a lot of differences in their engines. I was surprised.
Really?
Like the Mark IV, for example, the one that has 40 millimeters, has a very strong engine compared to the other.
Oh, okay.
So
But Mark 1, Mark 2.
they differ a lot.
Sea Hurricane Mark 1B and this thing, they have different engines?
Yeah, all different.
Okay.
Very, very surprised.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, I guess I'll put it here.
Oh wait, I can't.
No, I think it's mid. I would
Yeah,
rather
the Mark
be...
ones are not good.
Sorry?
No, it's no, never mind. I didn't say anything. Yeah, the Mark 1L is pretty bad compared to the other.
Okay. That's weird because at some point it was higher battle rating than the Mark II. I don't know the battle rating of those things. Like 1.7, 2.0, 2.3. Kind of weird. I can't really put it above like P40s, even though I don't like P40s. This plane is pretty good in my opinion.
Found only a little. I would put it at funny, but It's nice.
Yeah, it's quite funny actually. It's quite funny.
It's
If you
not
imagine
a
that you have,
biplane, but twice like a biplane.
I don't know. It's
The-
not so much a biplane, but it definitely turns better than monoplanes. It's not very fast, but I mean it's faster than biplanes. It climbs pretty well, and I mean it has a Hispano and a good Hispano at 1.3. What can I say?
yeah. If you kind of imagine that it's a 37 millimeter, then you can fly nicely,
Yeah, and
conserve ammo.
I really liked it. Well, I didn't like it so much because it's a slow plane at low battle ratings. If I'm flying something at low battle rating, it's more something like a HE100. So okay, and also like okay, there's a plane that's not here yet because I don't have it yet. But this battle pass season, I'm getting the Fokker with the 20 mils, and I have no idea why it's 1.7 when this thing has much better flight model and it's 1.3.
Yeah.
Like okay, it has cannons. The cannons seem pretty decent, but it's worse than a Hispano. I think it has 2 cannons though.
Yeah, but the because a weird thing where these cannons are supposed to be like MGFFs, but they work like Hispanos. But they have different belts. But they have Hispano velocity and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why the HS 404 seems better than Hispano Mark II to me. That's
I agree.
weird.
It is better. It has higher rate of fire.
Okay, maybe that explains it. Because like I really enjoy playing the MB157, for example.
Oh yeah. It got amazing results.
This thing is okay. I won't put it in funny though, because it's not as funny as everything else over here.
Yeah.
And AL2 actually. Okay, I put this thing at decent. Definitely above Weirway. Above A6M2 for the battle rating. Above this. Yeah, I'll put it here.
Sure. And the IL2, like, if we were to be like serious, the performance at 3.0 is terrible compared to almost anything. So
it depends.
If it's not funny,
It depends what you mean by serious. Because like you can play.
If you imagine it's a fighter.
Yeah.
Like a normal fighter.
Yeah, well, that's how I'm rating it. Like, how would you compare it to the BV155?
Oh, it's definitely worse because it's slower. It climbs worse at all altitudes. So it's clearly much worse than BV.
Yeah.
Even though when I say it, I don't feel it so much, but I just know that performance is just not there.
Yeah, well, this rating is all about feelings.
Yeah.
I'll put it here. Or here.
Because I had really good results. It's the big factor is that enemies treat you differently than if you were in a BF109.
Yeah, that's the main issue. Like,
yeah,
when people see this thing, they just run away. When people see this thing, they just like there's like 4 people coming trying to kill you.
Yeah, and then you can do turn, kill, win.
Yeah. And even if like I didn't like this thing in particular, but the IL2s, even if I die a lot in them, like it feels good. I don't know. I prefer SU6 though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is nice.
This thing I don't know. I don't know actually. It's probably mids. It's probably
because an okay performance. It climbs decently.
Really? Well, it has much worse performance than this thing, for example.
Okay. So.
Yeah. But in terms of turning, like it's not even so much better than this thing. It's really not a biplane.
Yeah. The 220 millimeters is funny.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. This thing,
I remember it nicely. The damage of the, of the damage of the sevens.
yeah, I couldn't even
They-
spade. Like I probably got 1 kill, but I couldn't even spade it. So I just found it boring and I know,
Fair.
like slow obviously, but also heavy. Like you can't really get where you want. It just feels heavy. It has to be below the CR42, that's for sure. I'll put it at mid. It's 1.0.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe here.
factor. Hard to judge the 1.0, 1.3.
Yeah.
Hard.
And then
Especially when you get here.
this thing is where did I put it?
I have no idea on the right.
Alright.
Yeah, the same.
But it's like Swedish, so clearly worse. In fact, this thing goes here.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, that's
Not so lower. Yeah.
that's it for the good
Nice.
thing is like here if I have to add a premium, like I said, the other thing, the poker something, I can put it. Well, I already know where I want to put it, except I don't know where is it.
Sounds like bias to me.
Yeah, I would put it here, like here
Hmm.
or here,
Okay.
because it feels like it turns worse than this thing, and
It's slow. It's so slow, the fucker.
yeah, I really it climbs okay, I guess, but
Hmm.
I really don't know why. What battle rating is it?
I forgot.
1.7, I think.
Yeah, I said 1.7 earlier, but I don't remember.
The Swedish one, right? 2.0.
2.0. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's
Because it's not terribly slow, never mind.
It's kind of weird. Well, it's still pretty slow. Like it has the speed of early monoplanes.
Yeah. Yeah, for a monoplane, it's not.
And 2.0, like, okay, sure,
Oh
you
yeah,
still
2.0 is bad. Yeah.
you still face biplanes, and that can be funny, but like there's so many planes that are funny when you face biplanes, or maybe they are not funny, like HE100.
Yeah, then you have to.
Yeah.
That's like 120 to 130 knots.
I mean,
Can you
yeah.
do a screenshot of this tier list and post it on the server?
Yeah, sure. I'll do it. I'll just
Yeah.
press this button after I stop recording.
All right.
Great.
But
Do we see something that we should like that seems bad in context? I'll just not say anything, but like if when we look at the whole tier list,
I don't understand.
I do like because earlier we thought, oh, let's position everything, and then we can see that something when we consider other planes, it is in a wrong
Oh.
place on the tier list now. When we see other planes around it,
I think it's
for example, VR Mirsky 2. No, joking.
where is it?
Ha. Terrible tier.
Okay, do you have some time?
Not really.
Unlucky. No, I think it's
No,
pretty.
no.
It's pretty decent. Like if you remove the funny categories like this one, this one, this one, this one, it's pretty well. It's pretty well. How to say? It's pretty well spread out. Well, except for the good ones, where it's
There,
like
wow.
there's not many. Maybe I could have
Yeah.
like made a single category out of those. Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
I don't-
Let's see actually.
I think it's good.
Okay, maybe
did
maybe pure Emerski is not great. I don't know. Mm,
Hmm.
yeah, I put those here. There we go.
Out.
As to balance things out. And boomerang is really at the lowest. No, I'd put the boomerang here. And ITP is
And mid.
but it's. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. Like, in terms of performance, sure, but
Guns,
like I would
really.
much rather fly this thing than something like a MiG 3, and MiG 3 is much lower battle rating. 4.0 is, I mean, it's just too high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Doesn't.
thanks guys. I'll just screenshot this thing, as we said.
Yeah, thank you as
No
well.
problem.
And we'll see what Large Killer has to say about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see you
Interesting.
later.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.